It's been 84 years.
We're talking about the Hype House. Daisy Keach, one of the co-founders of the Hype House, made a video called The Truth About the Hype House, and this instantly gives me Vietnam flashbacks to 2017. Team 10. And she basically says that it basically sounds like freaking, it's like a dictatorship in here, and the main guy, something Petro, I don't know, he basically it kicked her out of the team. They basically made a group meeting where they said, hey, let's unfollow Daisy Keach. Even though she was a co-founder, this shouldn't have been done. He should have been kicked out. But he was only one of the co-founders, okay? He's not the supreme freaking leader, okay? This isn't some totalitarian state, okay? So, apparently, according to Daisy Keach, he likes one of the co-founders that kicked her out. He likes power. He likes telling what people to do. That sounds a lot like Jake Paul. She basically says that it's a freaking dictatorship, and she put her money into the endeavor.
Maybe that wasn't the smartest decision.
We've got some more. So basically, Thomas Petro, I believe, he came back with another response video, and there's a very good comment, basically saying the Hype House is basically Team 10's annoying little brother that has to tag along. That's basically what's happened. It's almost like the Team 10 is being recreated, and now after about 5 months of after being created, it didn't even last half a month, so it's being destroyed. And she says that a lot of things, like she had given Thomas Petro a job, even though Thomas Petro says, no, I actually didn't get paid until like September, and he started filming in June or July, so that's either 1 or 2 months without pay. That sounds a bit fishy for video editing and photography, which again even sounds fishier. But I don't know who is right here. I can't really decipher if this is which is right or wrong. It's all this he said, she said. If we actually had evidence of, for example, the money going to proof of Daisy Keach paying money to the rent of the Hype House, then that would it all went to the rent. But she says, like, she's a co-founder of the business that is the Hype House. There are 2 cores with lots of asterisks attached. There's the Hype House, the actual house, where there's the money there, and then there's the business, which would be the co-founders, which are apparently Chase Hudson, or Lil Huddy, and Thomas Petro, and a bunch of others, I don't know. And then there's the money Daisy Keach, Thomas Petro, and Lil Huddy put into the Hype House. Now, what's happening? That's from the Hype House channel, okay, with the one with 1.01 mil subscribers. Well, what's happening is there's 2 sides where there's the business, and then there's the money. And apparently, according to Thomas Petro, Daisy Keach, Lil Huddy, and himself all put in money to the Hype House, like the Hype House, the actual house, and then Thomas Petro put in money to the actual business. So that's what happened. And then Chase Hudson and Thomas Petro put in money to the business. Daisy Keach didn't. Now that's according to Thomas Pedro himself. So it could be different according to Daisy Keach's side. So it's a very messy situation, and it's honestly very garbage, okay? It's garbage but incinerated. So we will have to see about the response video to Daisy Keach from Daisy Keach about what actually happened, and then there'll be another, and it will basically go on until which side is the proven guilty and which isn't. It's very messy. It's a very messy situation, and what they should have done is not gone for the immediate formula of the Team 10 household, because there's a lot of similarities. There's very sharp similarities of basically there's what happened was they were all making exposed videos back in 2017 and 18. They were all making exposed videos on each other in Team 10. Now that's what's happening now. So it could be the fall of the Hype House, but it probably isn't. Unless there's some damning evidence from each side that basically shuts the other one up, which is likely at the same time, but it isn't likely. So there's about 50% chance of it actually happening. But it's a very messy situation, and we'll have to see about what actually comes up on top. I will make a video as soon as it comes up. So yeah, we will talk about the Charli D'Amelio situation now. So Charli D'Amelio and Lil Hoodie, or Chase Hudson, used to be dating until they broke up over a cheating situation. Nessa Barrett is a TikToker that is in a relationship with Josh Richards. So Lil Hoodie tried to get with Nessa Barrett despite being in a relationship with Charli. Amazing. Then Bryce and Josh made a diss track on Lil Hoodie, calling him out twice. There was another response video basically saying we think that Lil Hoodie cheated on Charli D'Amelio. And then they made a diss track on him, basically calling him soft. And then so he's under huge pressure for a response. He also made some quite questionable tweets. And then, and then after that, someone called it deeper and then called him a fucking poet. Which side is right? Well, in a breakup situation, especially in a cheating situation, I feel like the person that it has been done to, for example. So in this case, for example, the person that got affected by this, which would be Charli D'Amelio, is usually the person that is right. So, unless there's an actual reason why they cheated, which there isn't, I'm sorry. Like, if you're gonna go try and get with someone else, then wouldn't you try and at least tell them, oh, we're gonna break up and I want to go with someone else? Wouldn't that actually happen instead of just, like, going behind the back? I don't really get that, but, I think Charli D'Amelio in this situation is right. And I'm sorry, you little Hoodie fans, okay? I'm sorry, but you have to look at it rationally, not who's your favourite TikToker. You have to look at stuff rationally. See who it's been done to, who is the victim. And oh yeah, speaking about victims, Chase has also pulled the victim card. They always paint me as the bad guy. Oh boy, so we're having some very good drama. Drama isn't good unless there's an actual reason for it, which there is now. He basically said they'll always paint me as the bad guy. That's not true. That is not true. What you did was rationally wrong. Okay? It's not Oh, they'll always paint me as the bad guy. I'm always the bad guy, even if I do something good. This is straight up manipulation. Okay, this is straight up manipulation. It's not. Oh, I feel sad. Oh, they always paint me as the bad guy. Please, guys, please. I really want attention. No, I'm sorry. They'll always paint me as the bad guy. That is straight up manipulation to your 8-year-old fans. And they're not smart 8-year-old fans. They are impressionable 8-year-old fans. Okay, they watch TikToks. That's all they do. It is straight up manipulation, and I find it quite disgusting to, especially a social media star, would say, "Oh, they'll always paint me as the bad guy." I'm sorry. I mean, you freaking live in Hollywood. Some people have it much worse than what you're doing. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I got a little backlash for cheating on someone. That's inevitable. Okay, that is inevitable. You are always going to get backlash if you are in a position of power. Okay, not power, but influence. Okay, you will always get backlash for that, and that is inevitable. That will never change. There will always be someone that thinks you are wrong, and there are a lot of people that think you are wrong.